Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Okay, so the Resident Evil showcase was yesterday. I was gonna make a video about it yesterday, but I have COVID. So right after the showcase, I laid down and I fell into a coma for like 6 hours. So now it is the next day. I'm feeling better. I have a lot more energy. I have coffee by my side. So I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the Resident Evil 4 showcase because I have a lot to say, man. Resident Evil 4, whether you like it or not, it is considered to be one of the best games of all time, right? And I am one of those people. I do consider it that. If you disagree, I'm sorry, but you're incorrect. Okay, that's how good Resident Evil 4 was, right? Resident Evil 4, it changed the game. Excuse me. Well, it did change the game, but it changed the way games were made, right? People were making games, then they saw Resident Evil 4, they went back home and they scrapped the project that they were working on. That's how good this game was, okay? So, when Capcom announced that they were making a remake... Sorry, my phone is going off. How unprofessional of me. But when Capcom announced they were making a remake, a lot of people felt a certain way, right? They're like, how can you improve on perfection? And seemingly, they say that directly in this showcase, that we're trying to improve upon this game, right? We're trying to improve on this game that is considered to be one of the best games of all time, right? So that's insane, right? So let's just go through this gameplay. I have a couple of gripes, but it's mostly positive. So we're in the first Ganado house. There's actually a basement section, and this is the first Ganado you meet, right around this corner. He comes down the stairs looking creepy, looking all screwed up, and that is cool. That is spooky, but I actually like the original Ganado reveal. And I know that's weird to say, but there's something about the original first Ganado you meet. How he's just in the fireplace and he gets up, and instead of looking over his shoulder at you, he turns around in like the opposite direction, right? And it's just little things like that that are like, man, that's weird. That's fucking weird. What's wrong with these people, right? And then the first Ganado, well, most of the Ganados in the first part of the game, they look like normal people, right? So, excuse me, COVID. So I get why they have that first Ganado looking all fucked up like that. I don't know if I'm a big fan. Also, Huntington is back. She looks amazing. Another thing that I'm not a big fan of. I want to get my negatives out of the way first. The white dog. Hey, it's that dog. You know the one that you rescue from the bear trap at the beginning of the game. I don't know why, but apparently they got rid of him. Yeah, in like a, I don't think they show it during this preview, but some people at IGN got a couple minutes with the game. The dog is dead by the time you go to the bear trap, right? And a lot of people are mad about that. I love that dog, so I do feel a certain way, but at the same time, it's like, it's kind of subtly, letting you know, you're not getting help this time, right? And that's kind of cool. It sets the mood. Speaking of the mood, this is the intro, the opening village fight. The kick is back, right? Super cool. This is fucked up right here. He didn't need to do this to this cow. You see that? That cow did not deserve that, Leo. That's fucked up. The cow did nothing wrong. But yeah, apparently the opening village fight, it's mostly the same. Excuse me. But you'll see in a couple minutes that, Dr. Salvador, speak of the devil, there he is. There'll be moments during this village skirmish where he'll use his chainsaw to like create barriers. That sounds funny, but he'll like chop houses down and it'll like block a path, so you can't use that path twice, right? Like you'll see it in a couple seconds. That's really clever, right? I really like how they went back and changed this classic, this legendary opening level, right? Like this wasn't hard enough, right? That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I wonder if he can hit other Ganados with the chainsaw. You know what I mean? Like, what if you can? Oh, damn. I did not notice that the first time I watched that. So this is the scene I was talking about right here. So he's chopping down these support beams, right? and like shit is just falling down behind him. Right, it's really cool. My favorite part of this entire reveal is right here. Right? Ugh, chainsaw parry. I got chainsaw parries, bitch. Yeah, that is super cool. Apparently Leon, not just for the chainsaw, but he gets just parries in general. Right? Like, if an opponent is like attacking you. One thing that I did not notice in this gameplay, no one threw anything. Did you guys notice that? There was not a single Ganado that threw like a hatchet or anything, right? That's like the Ganado special. It's really weird that they didn't throw anything. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the parry. So seemingly, if you just time it correctly, Leon could just parry attacks like he's in fucking Third Strike, and you can. I thought they were gonna show it, and you can just follow it up with the kick, right? His classic roundhouse kick, like that, like so. Behold. Oh, there's the parry right there. Speak of the devil. I just have to shut up for a second. Oh, another thing I have not noticed. No suplexes. Right? We haven't seen any suplexes yet. I know on, I peeked into Maximilian's stream. A couple hours after the reveal. He was saying that, what if you buy fighting techniques from the merchant? Right? Speaking of the merchant's back. I don't know if I mentioned that, but the merchant is back. I'm just surprised, right? Because the merchant is one of those, he's one of those aspects of Resident Evil 4 that's really goofy, right? Like the merchant, Salazar. Excuse me. Everything with Salazar is goofy, right? And you do see Salazar in this gameplay. He's standing there, he's looking crazy with his poofy wig, and the Verdugos are with him. So that's cool. Oh man, excuse me. Need some water. Give me 1 second, let me sip this delicious coffee. So the fact that Salazar is back, what I want a very specific thing. I want Salazar's big dumb robot thing, right? The thing that chases you down the hallway or whatever, right? And seemingly we might be getting that. If they do, this is the best game ever. Straight up, 10 out of 10, masterpiece territory. I'm kind of on the fence now, however, because of the dog. The dog isn't coming back, so that sucks. All right, here we got some DLCs, some pre-orders. I already pre-ordered the collector's edition. Right? There it is right there. I spoke it into existence. I already pre-ordered this bitch. It was $290, but it just... I couldn't pass this up, right? Like, Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. I had to. Capcom has me by the balls. Guys, I'm sorry. And the crazy thing, I have to get the collector's edition of Street Fighter 6, and I have to get the collector's edition of the Mega Man Battle Network collection. I just have to. Like, I don't get a choice in the matter. They're holding me at gunpoint. I must. Here's a couple other pre-order bonuses if you guys have not seen it. You get special attaché cases, right? I didn't mention this because I thought it would be obvious. The attaché case is back, right? So when you do press pause, you're going to be playing Tetris, organizing your bullshit, so that's always cool. You also get the soundtrack as well. Oh my god. Excuse me. And, yeah, man. I'm just waiting for him to continue. There's a specific part I'm waiting for. Here it is right here. Right here. So this second trailer they play at the end of the presentation, this just shows off everything. Right? And we get to see Ada, right? And she is stunning. She looks beautiful. She got that turtleneck sweater. Oh my god, man. It's killing me. I need her. She's amazing. Excuse me. Oh, man. So also, I didn't mention this, but in this trailer, we do hear Sadler's voice, right? His voice is different. He's a lot more Godfather-y. He talk. Oh, Luis, dude, what did they do to Luis, man? You know what? I take that back. He doesn't look bad. He just looks way more rugged. There's Mendez, aka Rasputin. Dude, I hated the new Luis design. I was not on board. But the more I look at it, the more I am starting to warm up to it. He looks a lot more weaselly and greasy, which falls in line with his character. So there's Sadler right there. Yeah, he talks like this now. That's cool. And oh my God. Oh, hate it. Oh, the mercy. Excuse me. Also, El Gigante. El Gigante. He, I'm not, you know what? I'm not even looking forward to that fight anymore, because my dog isn't going to come and help me. There's Salazar with his powdered wig and his Verdugo. There's Chief Mendez in his transformed form, I guess. But yeah. Man. Dude, I cannot wait for this game, man. It looks amazing. It looks even better than I thought it would. Anyway, guys. I just wanted to ramble about this game for a bit. That's straight up the video. If you guys like anything I had to say, leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Peace!